In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at Skycatch's on-premises processing solution, EdgeServer. EdgeServer is the only scalable solution that can run directly on-site without any network connectivity required, but that also has the scalability that a cloud offering provides. Now, EdgeServer is meant to be a holistic solution that can process photogrammetry data, LiDAR data, pre-processed files, as well as a source to manage all of your geospatial data and make it available in the cloud if necessary for stakeholders that are not on the site that have access to the local site network. EdgeServer can be installed into a server rack, or it can be installed into a workstation as well, and it connects to the local network so that anyone on site can access it via their device, and everybody has access to the same repo of data and processing capabilities. Now, EdgeServer has the ability to manage your processing queues, scale your processing to process in parallel, as well as synchronize your data to the cloud, as mentioned, for further data distribution. So within EdgeServer, you have what are called the projects. So within a site, you might have, the pit, the tailings dam, the, stockpile yards, and we can organize those effectively with the project structure. And then within the projects, you will have different data sets. So let's say you captured, an area on this date. You can process that as many times as you want, and those will be organized as separate processing jobs. And you have the ability to select what outputs you want and get a lot more control in your actual data. So we have all the standard things you would come to expect, as well as some of the more advanced features like our advanced object removal, our ability to create files for our mission planner and capturing platform so that you can have custom base maps or terrain following DSMs. But ultimately, EdgeServer has the ability to adapt to any, on-prem hardware that you have. So you can scale your processing capabilities almost infinitely to meet any demand that you might have in your data consumption workflow. At Skycatch, we're always looking to remove bottlenecks, remove barriers from data consumption. And so in doing so, we want to provide a processing solution that will not become a bottleneck. It's very much automated. It can scale to reach any, capabilities that you need, and provides the fastest time to data in the market because it's running on-prem, and because it can utilize as advanced hardware as you're willing to, have on site. So within each data set, of course, you can view your outputs. If you want, you can look at them in the more advanced viewer, which you can take a look at the 3D mesh. You can look at the orthophoto. Of course, you can download all of your outputs, everything that you would come to expect. But really the kind of the key component of it is the ability to manage kind of your queues effectively. So let's say you go out and do 15 missions. You just drag and drop all that information into here, and it'll manage that. You can rearrange your processing. So we'll actually create a couple different processing jobs. So if I come in here and reprocess again, so that you have the ability to reorganize. If you need to prioritize a certain data set, you can just drag it, up into the queue, and it is all managed effectively. And has the ability to really give you control over your geospatial data workflows. Additionally, we have what's called our Cloud Sync Manager. So you can link your your EdgeServer site to a data hub site. And that way, anytime data is processed on EdgeServer, it is automatically synchronized to the cloud and made available to stakeholders worldwide who might not have access to that local network. This is not a necessary feature. EdgeServer can run completely independent of the internet, but it is a feature that we have if your site does have network connectivity and you want that data to be made available in the cloud. We use a system where even if you have not very good network connectivity on site, it'll slowly over time synchronize that data so that it's not eating up bandwidth on site or failing to synchronize due to bandwidth restrictions. So yeah, there's a lot of powerful features in EdgeServer, but ultimately, the reason that we see it as the future for processing is because as data becomes more heavy, as LiDAR files become larger, network connectivity is going to become a restriction, especially in remote areas where lots of mining customers are. And so we want to provide, the most advanced, the most sophisticated, and ultimately the most scalable on-premises solution for your geospatial data needs. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next one. Thank you.